We got Tank getting in the ring with Jake Paul pretty soon. What do you think that like? What is it?
You know why? It's people. A lot of people mad. A lot of people upset. Real hardcore boxing fans. But you know what about boxing? I like when it's all said and done, and when you guys go off, they go into the next man. Yeah. So if y'all can make a big payday, go get that payday. The sport of boxing don't love you. And that's the problem with this sport. It's like what Jake Paul did, man. It's crazy, but people getting paid off of it. Yeah. So if he can call any one of y'all out and y'all can get that payday, I say go get it, baby. I'm not mad at it.
For me, and I'm not. I got no. I'm not mad at this move at all for Tank Davis, but I think when it comes to boxing fans, there's an essence that comes with this sport. And it's an essence that hasn't been lost, unlike other sports. For an example, with football, we come from the hitting days. Yeah. Can't hit nowadays. You know what I mean? So boxing hasn't lost its essence. They're trying to make it safer and all those sorts of things. But there's still this pureness to boxing that really doesn't exist in sports anymore. But it's still there with boxing. I think that's why people have such a problem with this kind of move from Tank Davis.
Is it more the heart? How do you guys feel being boxers?
Man, like once you hear the numbers, I'm like they're talking like I don't know the official one. They're talking about like 100 mil.
Oh damn!
Like, they're talking about these insane numbers. Like I'm gonna be like, don't take that. I'm not gonna tell another man not to take that type of check, especially for something like that. It's not on your official record. It's an exhibition. I'm not gonna lie here and act like I'm not gonna say yes to 100 million or something like that. But I do see exactly what you're saying about the essence of boxing. I wish they would kind of separate it a little more because exhibitions have always been a thing. There's always been an argument. Right. But they're just selling it like a real fight almost. Right. So I think that maybe if we could create a better like distinction, more of a difference. Right. There might be less hate on it, but at the end of the day, man, I'm not going to tell Tank not to take that fight.
And I said this last year. I said create a influencer title. And let those guys fight over there in the influencer world. They can live the world and the life of I'm a world champion without having to do something like this. Now, the issue for this that I have is you have a legitimate 135-pound champion fighter getting in the ring with a 190-pound guy, whatever it is that Jake Paul is at. So now we already let's really answer this thing. Tank maybe walks around at 150, maybe. We know he's not walking around at 170. We could maybe say 160, but we know without a shadow of a doubt 150, right? In shape, 145. Yeah. In shape. You know what I mean? So this is different from a Crawford coming up to 168, but we know his walk-around weight is probably 170, 180. So going at 168. This thing right here is just all the way different. Yeah. And that's my thing with this one. It's like, this is the one, Jake, that, I get it. You need somebody that's really got some eyeballs on them in order for you to really take this thing serious. But at the same time, you getting in the ring with a borderline midget. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is he standing on the stool in this picture?
He borderline midget. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. I mean, yeah.
Because I'm a borderline midget, so
that's crazy. Y'all crazy.
I ain't trying to be disrespectful, by the way, because I just realized,
But yeah, no, this only in America can you get two people from two different worlds to come together. So if you look at it on picture, they almost look similar. But we know they come from two different backgrounds. But I think it's a beautiful thing for the sport of boxing when a boxer can get a payday like this.
I also want to say this. There's three people that need to be spoken to as it pertains to this fight. Jake Paul, Tank Davis, and Lamont Roach.
Shout out to Lamont, man.
Shout out to Lamont.
Lamont got the short end of the stick, man. Damn. What a Pro Box. Can Pro Box TV move him in the way? That's what you say, because you do business with him. Can they move him in a way? In another way to make him get a nice payday? What? Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo. Like, what do you do at this point? You don't sit around and just wait for Tank?
Can't sit around and wait for Tank. You fight yourself to a position where you should only be in the ring with world champions or people who are, have been there or almost there, whatever the case may be. And I'm pointing to you because you fought yourself into that position. Obviously took out Fondora. Then you had a fight with Boachuk. You had a fight with Tim Tszyu. You're healthy. You're fit. You're everything. You know what I mean? So just because you dropped the Tim Tszyu fight, just because you dropped the Boachuk fight, doesn't mean all of a sudden.
Hey, Tim Tszyu.
You go down to being nobody.
We up for a rematch.
Absolutely.
Fondora too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fondora's
Well,
one
we
I'm
definitely Fondora.
really pushing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.